of course, still talking about the budget for 2025. And now we're going to go into a different sector, which is real estate. So one more time, the parameters, no, not the parameters, the highlights that the president put forward. Yep, there they are. We just talked about that a moment ago. So defense, security, that's not what we're talking about. Safety is important. Infrastructure, that's where our next guest plays in. He's in the real estate sector. So we're going to be talking about how or what the government is planning on spending, how that impacts infrastructure, and then of course his plans to grow real estate, his company here in Nigeria, and particularly what he offers with respect to people getting into homes, because that's the Nigerian dream. Mr. Ololade David Osungbohun is the MD and CEO of Annuva Homes Limited. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Great stuff. So look, there's 4 trillion there that's going to be spent on infrastructure. How do you see money pumped into the infrastructure space helping out real estate players like yourself?
Thank you very much. I believe infrastructure is basic in the real estate sphere, because without infrastructure, people cannot even get into their homes. So looking at this from the perspective of even the new coastal road alignment, this is going to ease a lot of Lagos State traffic. And I see that is ongoing right now. And Annuva Homes currently have a lot of projects along that axis. So the major headache we've been having was infrastructure, because when you're thinking of real estate, you're thinking of you having a good accessible road into your homes. And most times the challenges for real estate people is how do they do this? You have to construct road yourself. You have to get electricity into the place. You have to get water. But with this budget, I am sure is really going to help the real estate people. And I believe that good accessible road will ease a lot of traffic. A lot of people works in Lagos and works in Lekki, and they have to live far as Songotedo, and they have to fake a lot of traffic going on. But with this new coastal road, I am sure it's going to ease a lot of traffic, and people can actually stay as far as Ekpe. From Ekpe to VI, I'm sure it will be less than 15 minutes by the time the coastal road is completed.
The Ekpe Fish Market, I have to tell you, I take the drive there to buy crabs, snails, and all the seafood, because I love seafood a lot, and I would, they've actually been building, roads down there to make things easier to get there. So you are correct. I love asking real estate folks why they got into the business, because you got to be brave to get in there into real estate. So tell us about, I guess, the story behind Annuva Homes, why you decided to get into real estate, the opportunities you saw.
Okay, thank you very much. I got into real estate from the passion of, I'm a builder by profession, and the passion I had when I was going through my internship, IT and all that, I found out that a lot of people aren't doing things right, and I intend to do it right. A lot of problems, building demolitions, collapses, and a lot of those things affect me, and I feel like, how can I bring this? How can I help in the real estate industry? So I started with, I can start with an hostel for students in school, and that was in Ekiti in 2014. So I started with that. It was about 14 units of hostels, self-contained then. So I found out that a lot of people are in need of a residential home, and at one point, how easy are they able to get into where they can get things? So I brought in the commercial aspect, both the residential and commercial, into that. So it was born out of passion to build quality and embrace good strength in our constructions.
Okay, fantastic. Now, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the show. Here in Arise, we unfortunately have this chronic bachelors association, right, on which I'm a member. We all get teased about settling down. If the chronic bachelors association in Arise News says, okay, we're going to settle down, we're going to get married, we're going to start a family, and we want to choose Annuva Homes to be the brand that we pick to start that family, why would we pick you as opposed to another real estate company? What sets you apart?
Thank you very much. When it comes to integrity and quality, Annuva Homes stands for that.
Yeah.
And I believe if anybody is going to choose, he wants to put his money where he can have confidence that these people will always deliver that which he wanted. So Annuva Homes has been delivering this in the last 6, 7 years.
Okay.
We have not failed in awards. When we tell you we are doing this for 2 years, be sure that you get your project in 2 years. And it makes it easy because we offer a off-plan project that you can buy into and you can spread payment for 1 to 2 years. And we also engage in mortgage facilities for people like the new bachelor coming into coming into marriage, and it's a struggle. Everybody needs a home.
Yes.
So we offer mortgage that can spread from between 10 to 15 years.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, also, you got some flagship projects. I remember. I think the Galleria area and so on. You're not just residential, also commercial. So tell us about some of those projects.
Thank you. That's the Galleria Mall is on Orchid Road. And currently we have about 140 units of a shop space, offering between 20 square meters to 100 square meters. And that is covering a land of over 4,000 square meters. Then we are just behind. We have an apartment. Like I said, we are looking forward to you having your home close to your business.
Yeah.
So we have an apartment of over 36 units of 2-bedroom and 3-bedroom flats just behind the Galleria Mall.
Yeah. I have gym equipment, so I need one extra room. So it's one for me and the wife, and then one guest room and then one for my gym equipment, which has to be safe so the kids don't get hurt. Beyond selling, so this is great. You've got home, residential, you've got commercial, you've got off-plan, you're giving time to pay off a mortgage, very important. What other services are you guys providing beyond what we've already talked about to make it seamless for folks, your clients coming in?
Thank you. A lot of people want to build their dream homes. And
Amen. Yes.
And some people don't like buying. And because of that, we offer land. We sell lands in prime area in Lagos. Currently, Annuva Homes has about 25 hectares of land in the Iberekodo axis, which I would say is the new Lagos.
Okay.
That is very close to the coastal road, it's close to the refinery, it's close to the Lekki Seaport. So there we have about 25 hectares, which we intend to sell. And we are going to develop, put all the infrastructure in place. We're coming to security, infrastructure, good road networks that will be put in place there. So you wanting to build or buy a finished house, you can actually buy a land and you can still spread payment, like I said, to maybe 5, 3, 4 years. And for you to make payments for those lands.
Great stuff. Your portfolio sounds pretty impressive. And I talked to a lot of people about investing in real estate because of the long-term capital gains. But I would be remiss if I did not ask you about challenges. We ask every entrepreneur that comes on here, about their respective sectors and what hurdles they've overcome to get where they are today. So what has that been like for you at Annuva Homes?
Thank you very much. Every business comes with a challenge.
Of course.
And,
that's what makes you stronger.
Yeah. I must say, in the last 1 year, it has been very tough for anybody in the real estate space because of current inflation rate. And you are buying material today, in the next 10, 20 minutes, it has gone up.
Yeah.
And you offering an off-plan project over time.
Yeah.
People has already made deposit and they think you have to deliver. It's necessary you have to deliver. But right now, the price you actually called cannot even finish the project. So it has been a major challenge. But thank God, what we do when we find out that this problem is reoccurring, what we do is to make sure we procure a lot of materials on ground, and that led us to having a big yard, keep some of this material, buy and stock, so that at least it will help us to ease the inflation rates, inflation stress that is coming on every developer. And with that, we have been able, at least, to maneuver our ways through all these hurdles.
I noticed you're a very soft-spoken individual, so I don't know whether you yell at your employees to work. Well, tell us about philosophies on leadership, and because obviously if we're going to talk about your journey through here and what you've been through, you've got to have some kind of mindset or philosophy as a leader to be able to navigate these waters. So if for somebody who's watching says, I want to be like the MDC of Annuva Homes and start my own real estate projects, what they need to encompass?
Yeah. I wouldn't have got here if I had no integrity. And integrity is the major drives that took me here. A lot of people commit money into your hand.
Right.
A lot of people believe you are going to deliver that which you have promised. The moment you fail, they don't want to come back to you. they won't make referral to you. So number one, if you want to come into the real estate space, you have to have good integrity. Keep your word. Ensure that whatever you promise, you deliver. Don't tell them, this is what I said, I have to change it. You don't come back to people. When they lose trust in you, they don't come back to you. So for anybody wanting to come into the real estate space, you have to have integrity. Then ensure you build quality and wonderful projects that when people see, they will believe that, no, this can stand the test of time. The moment you build a structure and in the next 2, 3, 5 years is not looking good, that kind of person will make referral to you. So ensure you keep a good quality project. When you are building, build to standard and build to good strength, so that with time, you yourself can point and say, yeah, I built this structure. And that leads me to a little story. Yeah. We were wanting to go into a joint venture with somebody, and it's actually a commercial space. So on getting there, I was saying, well, I really want to give it to you, but I saw one project on Orchid Road. That project looks very good. It's a commercial shop. It's this, and we were just listening, and he said, I think I have the picture.
I know.
And he brought out the picture.
And it was yours.
And it was mine. And I said, that is, he said, no, that's not true. I said, that's my picture. I had to bring my phone out and say, this is it. Yeah. He said, wow, that's a very good job. And that comes to me like a testimony that when you are building, just when nobody is looking at you, just ensure you do the right thing. Yeah. So that when people see you, they don't have to doubt your ability.
Fantastic. Integrity is very, very important. Look, we're rounding off we're asking all our executives about and entrepreneurs. 2025, what's the future for the company? Are you expanding? How are you seeing the new year? Are you optimistic about the new year? As everyone else, ups and downs, how do you see it all?
Yeah, thank you very much. I've never been more optimistic because 2024, we have highlighted some projects, wonderful projects to kickstart by January 1st. Okay. We have the Galleria apartments still ongoing. We have the Dave's Mall, which have about 137 shops. We have an apartment just behind 36 units. We have terraces. We have fully detached on Ibrahim Adesanya Road, just not very far from Chaplain Court, the lawn beside Chaplain Court. And we are going into a lot of partnership and JV with even Lagos State government. Oh, okay. Currently, we have about 32 units on Platinum Way, which is a maisonette, and that is with the Lagos State LSDPC department. And with that, we have about 40,000 hectares that have just been given unto us, which we intend to build both commercial and residential buildings. We look at terraces, fully detached, flats. We want to make sure that everybody has a home in 2025 to ensure that you are able to buy whatever your salary scale is. At least you can pay, you can have a long time payment plan. And that is what we intend to offer in 2025. Fantastic stuff.
4 trillion plus from the government pumping into real estate. I'm going to get on the phone with the other bachelors about 2025 settling down. And you, sir, are well positioned at Annuva Homes Limited. Mr. Ololade Osungbohun, MD CEO Annuva Homes Limited. Thank you so much for your time, for talking to us. Real estate is a very interesting space. We appreciate it.
Thank you.